Alright guys, so here's another review on the Jordan Ultrafly. Ultrafly. Sorry, that's the Asian in me. Not the Ultrafly. It's the it's the Ultrafly. Too low. So yeah, I actually prefer the mid top compared to the low top, because the mid tops don't like even though harder to get your foot in, but you don't get any heel slippages. But in this particular model, like, it's not like your feet's sliding out, but you actually do get a little bit of heel slippage. You get the sensation that you're sliding just maybe like half an inch. Like, it's not completely secure. So like when you're doing like when you're like, you know, jogging and stuff, you're gonna go like that, right? And when you lift your heel, you feel your feet coming up and then pulling this internal pillow thing. So that's what happened to me. I'm not gonna say it's gonna happen to everybody else. So that's why I tied this, tied it back up so I can, return or sell it. What I do like about it though is that it doesn't show any creases or any signs of wear, which is really nice. It's surprisingly looking brand new. I could probably pass this as a dead stock and not get anybody notice that it's been worn a couple times. But anyways, so yeah, the aesthetics part is a real big bonus, I think, because I just love the materials. Anyways, so yeah, the heel, like, my heel would go up, and then my heel would and then pull the shoe up, which gives me instead of a one motion like that, I get a 1-2 1-2, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that didn't feel too good. I'm thinking that in the mid top I wouldn't get that sensation, because as in the Adidas Pro mounts that I tried on, I got heel slippages in the lows, but I didn't get any heel slippages in the mids. I don't know, I guess that's the way it is. So if you're gonna make a low top, just make it like the Kobe 8s. For some reason this, I don't know, this just doesn't have the same issue that these have. I don't know why. They have the exact same setup with the concaved heel. It's the same thing. You get this like pillow thing that's supposed to hold your heel in, and which it does, but it's just that you get that quick sensation which you don't really notice when you're actually playing in the shoe, but it is noticeable somewhat. Alright, so moving on to the traction. So that was my dislike about the shoe. Alright, so another dislike, but I'm not gonna say this one's a dislike. The fit. It's a little too snug for my taste. I should have gone up half a size. I went true to size, and I'm a wide footer. I'm a size 9.5E. I have my length is true to 9.5, and the width, the ball of my feet is 4.1 inches or 4.2 in my right foot, which makes me a wide footer. And it wasn't painful or anything like that, because the what I do, which did compensate, was that this knitted upper is really stretchy, padded, flexible, and all that good stuff. It's what I usually get is that when I do lateral movements, I would slam my lateral side of my feet into the midsole portion right here, and I'd get bruises here, which is really painful, and I don't like that at all. But you don't get that in this, because you don't have the midsole coming up and digging into your feet. But instead you have this very plush. I'm just very surprised at what Jordan Brand could do with their uppers. Like this is engineered knit, this is engineered mesh. This is so much of a better material than this. If they used this material on this and made it a Pro Tro out of, and made a better traction like that, that would have been just fantastic. Best shoe ever, period. But nonetheless, this isn't a bad shoe whatsoever. It's a great shoe, especially at 40 bucks. I picked this up for about 40 bucks. I can't believe I did that, and it's awesome. For 40 bucks, like you just can't beat the price. You just can't beat the value. You get front and heel Zoom Air. Yeah, alright. So like, but nonetheless, the fit's like a little too snug. It's noticeable. So I'm just gonna go ahead and either sell this or return it, because it's looking brand new too. Even though I wore it a couple times, it's looking brand new. Like wow, like there, you can't, like, wow, how do you, it's like, wow, like my mind was blown. Like I can't comprehend like how there's no creases whatsoever on a shoe that's been, you know, worn a couple times with you know, some movements. Yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised, and I'm happy what Jordan Brand gave me in terms of materials. It's just that, you know, my feet are monstrous, and too bad that I can't fit myself into the shoe. It would have been a great shoe too. I would definitely call it an all-time great just because I got it for $40. Anyways, yeah. So you got that nice stable base with an outrigger supports there. You got front zoom and heel, which I don't know. I don't know if they actually do have it in the heel, but they have it in the mids. So I'm assuming they have it in the heel too, but I don't really feel, I don't know, like, I don't know. Like, I'm a lightweight dude. I'm 135 pounds. So maybe it's just my weight, but I don't feel the zoom, whereas the forefoot, you can actually feel it. Like, you can definitely feel it. Especially give it some braking time. Since it's top loaded, you just get that, and you feel like it's a little concave like that. So I don't know. I get a little feet pain. Just at the ball of my feet, where I'm sitting right on top of the Zoom Air, which is another reason for me to return this great shoe. So, like, I mean, if you're a Zoom Air person, this is a great shoe, and you can probably get these at outlets for sub $50, or, you know, I'd say 60 bucks is pretty damn good, pretty fair. In terms of value, bang for your buck. Talk about bang for your buck. Yeah, the traction's good. It's just, I didn't actually have, just like the heel slippages part, I didn't get any actual, like my feet didn't, like, my foot didn't slide out of the foot. The containment was good once you lace it up, because once you lace it up, it was near impossible to pull my feet out. I tried, I couldn't. So like I had to untie my laces and stuff like that, so to pull my foot out. But anyways, yeah, it's like there isn't any heel slippages, but you feel like you have it. And just like that, the traction is very, very nice. It's surprisingly nice, but it's like the rubber compound used on the blue section is soft and pliable, whereas the white section is harder. It's stiff. And this part's like, you can hear it, right? It's really soft, really pliable. And this part is just slick. Not slick, but it doesn't flex as much as this one. So, I don't know, it just, you don't slide, you don't slip, none of that. But it just, like, right there, where these, where there's like 2 different compounds in 3 different zones, and that's where you put a lot of pressure when you're doing toe offs and stuff like that, right? And I feel it feels very inconsistent. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it is something that you need time. It needs some getting used to, and it's just yeah, it's just weird. I don't know how to put it in words, because like I don't know, like if they went with just even making this entire section blue without that toe like pressure map, I guess that would have been great, honestly, because I could have just switched to doing toe offs with this part, but like it's weird. It's weird because like when you're doing toe offs, you're not toeing off with just that section. You're not toeing off with just this section. You're using pretty much the entire foot, right? And you just get an uneven experience overall. And that was, I mean, it wasn't bad. I wasn't sliding or anything whatsoever. It's just it just didn't feel very consistent, and it didn't give me a uniform experience. Whereas in the Kobe 8s, you get a very uniform experience. You give even with the storytelling traction pattern, because this is pretty much herringbone. The scales, they're pretty much herringbone, so it gives you a pretty uniform experience. Whereas in this one you just don't get that same experience. But it's not bad. It's good. It works great, and especially the upper with the materials and stuff like that. So if you're looking for containment and fit, if you're looking for a snug fitting shoe, I would look nowhere else but just go with this shoe, because you will feel absolutely secured in this shoe, because it's just great. And upon lateral movements, you'll see how awesome it is, because you just don't get any feet pain upon lateral movements and stuff like that. So yeah, cushions a-okay. It's nothing fantastic. It's just Phylon zoom, and I don't know about the heel. It's what you get. It's what you get, and like especially for a budget model, like at $100 for the low retail, and you can probably get this for below $50 right now. I got it for $40, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Bang for your buck is definitely there, and I would definitely recommend it. It's just I'm not a Zoom Air type of guy unless it's full length, because I do get feet pain in my LeBron 9 Elites, in pretty much all the Zoom Air shoes. I got feet pain. I don't know why. Maybe I think it's just my feet. I get feet pain in pretty much everything other than like Boost and like I even got foot pain in Micro G. So you know, that it's got to be my feet, you know. But anyways, it gives you that Zoom experience for sure, and yeah, it's an awesome shoe. So if you can pick these are definitely out there in the outlets. So I would definitely recommend the mids over the lows, because they will contain your feet better. These straps don't actually do anything. They're actually attached to the upper itself, so all it's doing is just pulling your feet a little bit more in. But nonetheless, it's a great just the upper itself gives you a great fit and containment from itself. You don't even need to tie up the laces entirely to get a snug fit. Alright, so that's about that takes care of it. And alright, you guys, I hope to make a informed decision making a purchase or stuff like that. Yeah, so definitely check this out for yourselves, and you know, have a great day. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.